Bringing people and communities together on seclosounds.org.
Your listening station.
For those about to rock, we salute you. My name is Owen Edwards.
And I'm Russell Hearn. Last week, a classic year featuring new rising British stars and the rebirth of giants.
In this week's final show, we celebrate the year that witnessed the return of some classic acts, saw rock bands top the charts again, and the emergence of two bands who would go on to shape the rock and metal world for the next 30 years.
So the unmistakable Van Halen and Jump, a song that is known around the world. Is there anyone who doesn't know that song?
I don't think. I mean, I think you're right there. That song was important because Van Halen in the States had been sort of, numero uno, the biggest rock band, but they hadn't really translated that across the Atlantic. But Jump changed that. The iconic video with Dave Lee Roth doing all the somersaults, I think it hit number one, but it really brought them a new market and the beginnings of their massive Major League success.
So what was it that was different about them?
Dave Lee Roth and Eddie Van Halen. The combination of Dave Lee Roth's sort of schmaltzy, almost some sort of show band type sort of American style. I mean, he was the uber Yank. And Eddie Van Halen's virtuoso guitar playing. And also a sort of sense of fun. A lot of the European and British rock bands were a little bit po-faced. Van Halen were party animals. And a lot of women liked them as well.
Well, that's what I was thinking. This was the start of almost pretty boy rock.
This year was sort of the beginning of a new era in party rock, hair metal, all those sort of subgenres that would go on to dominate the next few years. They began to emerge in this year, so it was an important year for that reason alone.
So if they're winning the female vote, that had some sort of impact on their sales, obviously.
But it doubled it.
Yeah.
I mean, for the first time in the 80s, there were active presence of females at gigs. Normally it was long-haired blokes and aggressive, angry teenagers. Now it began to become mainstream.
And our next band today, Whitesnake, I don't know, same female following for them? I never got that feeling.
Whitesnake, not at this point, but this was just at the sort of the cusp of a new era for Whitesnake as well. They had significant success in Europe. They'd been in the charts in England, but he couldn't break America. Coverdale couldn't. This album was his sort of final go before they almost split up. And then a couple of years later, they came out with an album called 1987. Coverdale was seen on top of his white Jaguar with his model girlfriend, Tawny Katane, and with things like Is This Love, Here I Go Again, they became the housewife's favourite and one of the biggest bands in the world. This is Love Ain't No Stranger from their 1984 album, and a great example of very sort of traditional bluesy rock with Coverdale's inimitable vocal cords.
Who knows where the golden blows? I ask my friends, but nobody knows. Who am I to believe in love? Oh, love ain't no stranger. I looked around, but what did I see? Broken-hearted people staring at me, all searching 'cause they still believe. Oh, love ain't no stranger. I was alone and I needed love. So much I sacrificed all I was dreaming of. I heard no warning, but a heart can tell. I feel the emptiness of love I know so well. Love ain't no stranger. I ain't no stranger. Love ain't no stranger. I ain't no stranger to love. No, no, no. Can't hold the passion of a soul in need. I look for mercy when my heart begins to bleed. I'm no good loving, I'm a friend of pain. But when I read between the lines, it's all the same. Love ain't no stranger. I ain't no stranger. Love ain't no stranger. I ain't no stranger to love. Who knows where the golden blows? I ask my friends, but nobody knows. Who am I to believe in love? Lord have mercy. Love ain't no stranger.
White Snake and Love Ain't No Stranger, and that was a really sort of melodic, non-biker-esque song. I'm trying to think of a way of describing it. It seemed like a new direction for them.
I think they were going for something that was going to be appealing to the general record buyer. It wasn't quite there yet. I think everyone's sort of looking back. This was a transitional period for David Coverdale, and he refined it and sort of developed on his next album. So again, this year, I think we'll see in a lot of these tracks, it's the beginning of something really, really big. It wasn't there yet, but the beginnings of signs of a new era, but definitely apparent. And
I'm getting the feeling that there started to be more harmonies, almost so that you could sing along.
I think it's the sort of effect of the American AOR market. That middle American market is so big and so massive, and you can only succeed, I think, so far to, like you said earlier, the biker brigade and the teenage rock fan. To really make it big, you need to appeal to as many people as possible in diverse markets. And, Coverdale was trying his best. And the next track, of course, was a band who very much appealed to the females. This is the first sighting of a band who I think became one of the top 10 biggest acts in history. This is Bon Jovi with Runaway, a little ditty from February 1984.
On the street where you live, girls talk about their social lives. They made a lipstick, plastic and paint, with such a shame in their eyes.